I had two questions on last night's homework that we needed help with. The first one was number 5. I'm going to take my c term and move him over to the right side, so I just have the ax squared plus bx on the left side. So I'm going to add 51 to both sides. And I'm going to get x squared minus 8x is equal to negative 3 plus 51 is going to give me positive 48. So I'm going to add something to the left side, which means I'm going to have to add something to the right side. To figure out what that something is, I'm going to take my b, divide it by 2, and square it. And that's what's going to go into my two boxes here. So taking my b, which is negative 8 divided by 2 squared, I'm going to get negative 4 squared, which is 16. 16 goes here and here. On the left side, I now have a perfect square. So I can take what this factors to be, which is going to be x minus 4 squared, and that's going to be equal to, on the right side, 48 plus 16 is going to give me 64. To get rid of my square, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. Square and square root cancel, so I'm left with x minus 4 is equal to, and the square root of 64 is plus or minus 8. Two different equations here, so I get x minus 4 equals 8 and x minus 4 equals negative 8. Adding 4 to both sides, I get x is equal to 12. Adding 4 to both sides, I get x is equal to negative 4. 12 and negative 4 are your answers. Number 10. So these guys are flipped. This is my c term, he's on the left side, and my b term is on the right side. So I want to switch these guys. So it's ax squared plus bx, and then it's going to be the c over here. So I'm going to move my 96 to the right side and the negative 20x to the left side, which means I'm going to get x squared plus 20x, because I added 20x here, add 20x here, and that's going to equal to 96. So I'm going to subtract 96 from both sides, and I'm going to get negative 96. And then I'm going to add something to the left side, which means I have to add something to the right side. I'm going to take my b, which is 20, so 20 divided by 2, and that's going to be squared. 20 divided by 2 is 10 squared, which is 100. So 100 goes here, and it goes here. 100, 100. The left side is a perfect square, so this is going to factor to be x plus 10 squared, and that's going to equal negative 96 plus 100 is going to give me 4. Getting rid of my square, so square root both sides, square root cancel, I get x plus 10 is equal to positive or negative 2. So now my two separate equations, x plus 10 equals 2, and x plus 10 equals negative 2. Subtracting 10 from both sides, x is equal to negative 8. Subtracting 10 from both sides, x is equal to negative 12.